This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Dr. Chris Su from ThermoGenesis Holdings. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is THMO. Chris, welcome to SNN.Live.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for joining us. So for our audience, we'll start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. We actually just recently had a name change. It's changing from Seska Therapeutics and to ThermoGenesis Holdings Inc. The company has been there for more than 30 years, went public in '87.
So you already alluded to this a little bit, but I want to get the full history of. You already mentioned when you started, but how did you then evolve to where you're currently at today? It's something a little bit about your target indications, clinical development.
The company is a medical device company. It's manufacturing and doing R&D on automated cell processing process and devices for the cell gene therapy. So in the early 90s, the company developed lots of tools for the cord blood industry or the stem cell industry. Now currently, about 70% of the global automation were using our technology, but we do much more than that in the recent years. So now what we have done in the last year or so is we developed new therapies and new automation tools for the cell gene therapy field, especially CAR-T, which we can reduce the manufacture cost by 2/3. And also we are about to launch a new service process to help banking someone's own immune cells for the future use, I think, which will be revolutionary and groundbreaking.
What would you say makes the company unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
Sure. We used to be the enabling. So we are the guys that help others to advance therapies. We enable New York Blood Center, MD Anderson, Cleveland Clinics to start cell banking business in the 90s. What we do differently is we become the sole service provider now. So if you're looking for someone who can help banking your own immune cells for the future and do it properly, I mean in a GMP environment with a high efficiency, you're probably talking to us, and we are the only one out there capable of doing that. That differs us from the rest.
So you mentioned that you're a med tech company. From the FDA approval process, the approval process in general, where are we at in the clinical development so that everything is finally approved?
Yeah. We are a medical device company, so we develop all our device. Majority of our device were US 510K approved. Yes. So we used to be developing cell banking, cell process, and cell therapy tools for all those. Now we are more focused on the cell banking and cell process per se. So that's our key focus. Yeah.
And what's your background? I mean, how'd you come into all this?
Yeah. I'm a trained immunologist. So I used to do organ transplantation, so I know the field very well. The company is a tool company, so I used to be their users. I know the company for 10 years and be their loyal users in the past. And when the company was financially challenged, I invest $25 million into the company, it becomes their largest shareholder. And now I am. What I have changed the company after I become the CEO is that, number one, increase more product launch, number two, to reduce the cost. So I'm very proud to say that in the last 2 quarters that the company has been operational cash flow positive. The significance of this is that this is probably the first time in its 30-year history that we are cash flow neutral or cash flow positive, and we envision that to be go on for the next year also. Yeah.
So then, from what you can tell us, what would you say are the company's value catalysts now moving into 2020?
Well, the whole world has been focusing on CAR-T or cell gene therapy. Everybody knows that's going to be the future. This is an era for cell gene therapy. However, significant unmet need, high manufacture cost for the drugs, and very low patient accessibility. I mean, lots of people don't aware that even if you can resolve the financial issue, more than 50% of the people were either ineligible to enroll or even they enroll in CAR T therapy, they will not get a final dose because lots of different issues with their immune system. So our mission is to ensure the future benefit of cell gene therapy to everybody in need by twofold, by reducing drug manufacture cost and by increased patient accessibility, by storing their health immune cells before they can use that in the future.
And Chris, where can our audience go and find more information about ThermoGenesis?
Well, we have an official website, which is www.thermogenesis.com. It's THERMOGENESIS.com.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN Live, and we're at the LD Micro Main Event 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Dr. Chris Su from ThermoGenesis Holdings, publicly traded company. The symbol is THMO. Dr. Su, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.